Hello everyone, sorry it's been a little while. It's been about 2 weeks I think since my last proper video. I've been uploading some shorts about a trip me and my wife took. I went to Centre Parks in Longleat in the UK. I don't know if anyone knows where that is, but took our daughter. Went Monday to Friday last week. Loved it. Obviously the main focus of the trip wasn't playing any games, but I did take my 3DS, which I didn't really use, but I did take my Nintendo Switch 2. Bit of an anticlimactic reveal there. I took this bad boy. I'll show the accessories I got for it as well. Yeah, here it is in all its glory. I'm starting to get used to the size of it now, and the grip does make it even bigger, but I'll be honest with you, it makes it a lot more comfortable. It's not uncomfortable in the hands of the grip, but this really does add the rounded edges there. For some games not so important, like maybe some turn-based games like a Pokemon game, but for I've been playing Breath of the Wild, a bit of Mario Kart, and Breath of the Wild especially, being able to aim the bow with this is very, very good. But on the hardware side of it, I haven't got many complaints. It's still not the most comfortable thing ever to hold without a grip. This grip is from, also just so anyone can see, Savage Raven. I'm going to say Skull and Grip, then it's a different brand. 40 quid for the case, the grip, and you get different attachments there for different size hands. I think it's worth it. I think the price you pay for a Switch 2, you want to know it's protected and you want to be comfortable when you're playing it. And also you can resell it afterwards if you didn't want to keep it. But yeah, easy to take on and off as well. It's just a little latch there, and then the grip literally slides off, pushes out, and then you can add it just as easily. I don't think it'd fit in the dock with this on. That doesn't take too much time at all. Also another bit of kit I think has been improved from the Switch 1. It is a lot more comfortable with the bigger Joy-Cons, and they snap in and out a lot easier with the magnetic release. But yeah, hardware side of things, more comfortable, better screen. I would say the battery life is on par. I've seen a lot of complaints on the battery life. Not something I particularly noticed, but I didn't play the Switch 1 probably for 3 years for the Switch 2. I sold mine because I sort of didn't have any interest in the games at the time, and didn't get an OLED. My wife's got a Switch Lite, which I know the battery life's certainly very good on, but not something I've played. The screen kickstand really good. The dock, I haven't used it too much docked, but I know that does improve the experience quite a lot. But performance on the games I've played, can't fault it. Breath of the Wild 2 edition runs really, really good. In handheld, looks really good. Looks good in docked, on a big TV as well, but not as sharp as it does in handheld. Battery life on that, no complaints at all. Then Mario Kart World runs really well in handheld. Really does look like current gen / next gen. Plays good. Bit short, if I'm honest with you. Like, I've done the cups. I don't know what else there is to do. Never been a big Mario Kart fan or big Nintendo person, really. The Switch 2 is me trying to get into Nintendo, not just Pokemon. But don't know what else there is to do. I don't know if it is just online now, which I can't see myself spending a ton of time on. So my next game is Breath of the Wild and making my way through that. But I did just buy Borderlands 4 for my PC, so I think Breath of the Wild will go on the back burner a little bit. I know Borderlands 4 is coming off the Switch. If it's cross progression, I might double dip. I might get on the Switch as well. If it is not, no chance. I'm not going to tolerate 30 frames a second in a shooter when I've got the option on my PC there, and I can even stream it to my other PC handheld. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond looks good. The only complaint games-wise I have of it is some of the Switch 1 ports look blurry because the low res on the high res screen. So like I loaded up Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 the other day, hoping that I could play that, improved frame rate, improved resolution, and it does chug quite a lot when there's a lot of enemies on screen. Chugging stopped, but it just looks too blurry at the moment, so I'm waiting for an update on that. I've got my eyes peeled on a Xenoblade update. Haven't bought them yet, but if they get updated, I will be purchasing. I know Xenoblade X runs really well on Switch 2, but I'd like to play 1, 2, and 3 first. Let me know if any of them run decently enough now that I don't have to wait. But I watched the direct the other day, Dragon Quest 7. That remake looks really good. That's caught my eye. The new Pokemon games caught my eye. Scarlet or Violet, I'm debating going back to, because I borrowed my friend's Switch 1. Couldn't play it. Ran so poorly. Looked like a PS2 game. I don't know if anyone's seen the meme of Mario 64 where he stood. They cropped the character out of him, that game, put in a Pokemon Scarlet background, and you can't really tell that they're not the same system. It's really just frustrating how Nintendo get away with stuff like that. I don't know. But I'd like more games on my Switch, but the main downside I find with Nintendo is just the price of games. So like the sales you get on Steam compared to the eShop, it's just no comparison. You can pick up games for peanuts on Steam versus on the eShop. So it's hard to justify double dipping sometimes, but I do. I'm a fiend for a good sale. Let me know any Switch recommendations. Lots of people in the comments on my videos have been telling me Mario Odyssey on Switch 2. That's something that I am debating. Any other accessories, also let me know. People keep telling me to buy Cyberpunk. I don't think I will yet because of how good it runs on my computer, on my handheld computer. So to me, the £50 is just not worth it. No Man's Sky is I'm debating. It's on Game Pass, but apparently runs very, very well on Switch 2. So I would think about that. Let me know as well, Switch 2 Pro controller. Is that something worth investing in? Or should I get the Switch 1 Pro controller? I know you can't wake the system with the Switch 1 Pro controller, but the money I'd save, I could live with that. You know, I can live with strolling up to my Switch to wake it up now and then. Let me know any games you're excited for. Like and subscribe, would be much appreciated. I have a TikTok account with the same name. I'm trying to run them both side by side. Similar content in both, but obviously the longer form stuff will go to YouTube. But yeah, I would recommend the Switch 2 if you have the money to burn. If you don't, I wouldn't be rushing out to get it anytime soon. It does feel like a substantial upgrade, but not an essential upgrade. I wouldn't mind if they brought out the Switch 2 Lite one day, maybe trying that, because I don't play a ton of docked mode, and I do like my handhelds to be portable. Like I would say, this is handheld at the minute. Like I took it to Centre Parks with me, played it in the lodge, loved it. It was nice playing it by fire and everything. I wouldn't whip this out at a cafe, say. I wouldn't really want to carry it around me in a cafe, but obviously I have like a PA Vita here. Probably would whip that out in a cafe, and I could just chuck that in my pocket. I've got a 3DS that I can just chuck in my pocket too. They are portable machines. That is a handheld machine. Yeah, let me know any accessories, any games, any feedback on the videos. Sorry it's been a while, but life gets in the way. But yeah, other than that, have a good evening.